Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Bunny Trail. I am Carla, and I am just fabulous because it is my birthday month. Okay, so I just finished my birthday gift unwrapping from Sandra and Melissa and Dallas, and I have to wear my bunny ears. I mean, I wanted these bunny ears so bad, and I dropped so many clues. So, I mean, I've got to wear my birthday bunny. I mean, yeah, they're my bunny ears, okay? And I may wear them forever and ever, amen. And then, well, what am I going to do with the birthday? So I've just put it on my neck. So now I have a birthday, I don't know what you call it, but it's sparkly. So that's what we're doing. So this video, I have no answers on whether baby Ozzy has sold or not. I'm waiting to hear back from Christina. And then after Christina is Sandra, and then I'll let the rest of YouTube know. But so this weekend on Saturday, we went shopping. Before I get into that, though, I had watched some videos. Sorry, having a moment. I'm looking for something here. Okay. My beautiful notebook. I have some notes. And so I have some things I wanted to talk about. And one, let's see. So one of the things that I wanted to talk about, this is really itchy. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to handle it. Okay. So one of the things, it almost looks like a scarf. Yeah. The earrings don't really go, but oh well, that's okay. Is so on Melissa and Sandra's collab video that they did, they were talking about another discussion, another time that they had discussed if you could take three things. I'm guessing it's like, is it, I took it as it they're saying like end of world or end of times, and you go, you know, to the woods, and you can take three things. What are the three things that you can take? Okay, so I got to thinking, okay, so what are three things that I would take? Sorry, Bullhorn Betty she is a true crime. I would call her a journalist, true crime journalist, and she investigator too. She gets after a lot of stuff. So, and she's on the Sebastian Rogers case, and I mean, he's been missing for over a year now, and this woman is just, I mean, yeah, she's one serious true crime investigator. Okay, but anyway, so three things to take to the woods. Here was mine. I would take flint, because you got to take care of your needs first, what your needs are, and we're going to need a fire because we have to be able to drink, right? And drink it out in the wild. Anything that you, any water that you collect, you have to boil it, or you can take chances of getting the poops. And so you boil it for, it's either 3 to 5 minutes. I'm going to go with 5 just because I want to play it safe. You boil your water before you drink it, okay? So we need flint to make fire. We've got to have fire to stay possibly warm. We've got to have fire to cook with. We've got to have fire to boil our water with. So fire is a necessity. We need the flint to make fire, okay? See, yeah, it got pretty serious thinking about this. Okay, so next, I'm going to bring an axe, okay? I want an axe with me. Need axe to cut down brush, but not just brush. You can also cut down great big, cut logs for firewood. We want to have good size, not twigs. We don't want twigs for our fire. We want some logs because I don't want to have to wake up and go into the forest and, I want a log that's going to burn all night. Yeah, I don't mess around at dark time. Dark time's when the evil comes out. Yeah, I don't mess around. So I don't like the dark. I want a fire all night. Okay, so I've got to have an axe. So I've got my flint for fire. I've got my axe to help build shelter and make fire. Okay. And then I'm going to have a bow and arrow. That's for hunting. Okay. And you can hunt on land and you can hunt in water too. So definitely bow and arrow. And that's, hey, that's two things, but they come together. So that's only one. So those are my three things. So after I did all this thinking about what I really wanted to bring, and I used to watch Survivor all the time, and hopefully, see, one of my things I went back and forth was a lifetime supply of tampons. I mean, come on, ladies. You know, that time of month. You know, so I went back and forth on if I wanted one of those to be one of my things. But I'm not naked and afraid, okay? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that naked and afraid. And if I have to get to the woods to survive, I'm going with clothes on. I'm not going naked, okay? This is not Adam and Eve's time, okay? This is, we wear clothes, okay? Sorry, this is itching me. I'm going to have to take it off. Look, my skin's real super sensitive. Oh, I know. I'm going to be red from my scratch marks. Sorry, guys. I can't help it. Oh, it made me itch. Okay. So, yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Ugh, sensitive skin. Okay. So, that's what I would take. And then after I talked to Mason joined in on it. And he's like, oh, okay. So, this is what Mason's like, I'm taking a commando knife. Because on the commando knife, I think there's a, did I write what? There's some kind of special tool on a commando knife that he needs, okay? And I can't remember if it's a saw, maybe, plus a knife. I can't remember what all's on it, okay? Then he said, what was B and A? Oh, bow and arrow. He would take a bow and arrow, too. Quiet kill. Sorry for those of you that don't like to think about it, but we have to kill our food, our meat product anyway. So he said bow and arrow, and then he said a tarp, which is good thinking as well, but a tarp only lasts so long. So eventually you're going to have to build something, and you're going to need an axe, right? Don't come to me asking for my axe. I'm kidding. It's my kid. But then he made this smart aleck comment, because, okay, so what happened was Brian came in as we're discussing this, and Brian joined in, okay? So Brian's actually the one, because before Mason had actually said what is it? Not an axe, but it's a giant machete. So he had said machete, but then he heard his dad say, well, I'm taking a commando knife. Okay, so then he changed his to commando knife too. So the Brian said he's taking a bow and arrow, he's taking a magnifying glass to start fire, okay, and commando knife. Now, something we were talking about here in Texas, in our area right here, we have flint rocks everywhere. So, I mean, I could probably, have a flint rock, found really quickly. But just so I wouldn't have to look for it right away, I mean, you got to make these decisions quick and decide. At least that's what I'm thinking, because the zombies are coming to eat us, right? It's a zombie apocalypse, right? Okay, so we know in situations like this, and you guys, I have nightmares all the time about it's always invasion, of our world being invaded, not by aliens, by other countries or whatever. And hopefully they're just nightmares. But I have nightmares all the time about this. And I can't watch Red Dawn, the old one or the new one. I can't do it. I just can't watch it because it scares me that bad, to think about where my children might be if something like that happens. If they're at school, how am I going to get there to them? I'm not leaving them, so that's scary. That's scary. So, and Aurora, she did not join in, but because I'm her mama, this is Aurora's 3 things. Aurora's going to take a tarp, she's going to take water, and she's taking fishing string, okay? Fishing string is usually pretty durable, pretty strong. You can use it to tie things, but you can also use it to fish with. So, and we may not have water for the first day or 2, so Aurora's taking the water. And after doing this, I'm like, oh my gosh, we all need a bug out bag. And then our bug out bags need to have different stuff in it. So like Mason was the first one to say tarp. And I think he just needs to go ahead and take a machete. So a tarp and a machete. And what else did he say? Oh, he's going to have a bow and arrow. We need to have more than one bow and arrow because there may be more than one person having to hunt. Okay. And so, yeah, so he's going to take his bow, and he needs a bow and arrow, too, to take. So then Aurora will take the water, and did Mason say tarp, too? Yeah, Mason said tarp. You know, I don't know. If Mason takes a tarp, maybe Aurora don't need a tarp. Maybe she needs something else, you know? Who knows? Maybe she takes a pot, you know? We need a pot for something, or, you know? They just need to let me be in charge of all the bug-out bags, right? I just need to be in charge so I can get this all planned. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this just sent, I mean, I'm telling you ladies, this sent me on, and when I say ladies, I'm talking to Melissa and Sandra, because they're the ones that come up with this, that they were talking about. This sent us, we went down a rabbit hole, and it was probably over an hour conversation on what we need. Yeah, okay. Okay, so that was in my notes. I wanted to share that. I wanted to add to their conversation. And then this other stuff I can talk about here in just a little bit. So I wanted to show y'all some of the things. Did I write down everywhere we went? I didn't. I don't think I wrote it over here either. Okay, so we went to like 4 different Rosses. We went to 2 Burlington coat factories. We went to, and I don't know why they call it Burlington Coat Factory. Because they sell stuff year round and it's not always coats. It's summertime clothes, so I don't know. Maybe they started out just, I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Who knows? But we went to 2 Burlingtons. We went to 2 Bells. We went to 2 or 3 Marshalls. And we used a Dollar Tree bathroom. And we ate at Long John Silver's. Brian don't get to eat Long John Silver's, and I like Long John Silver's. I eat the fish. I get now I get a fish, and Brian has them throw in 3 shrimp for me, and it comes with the waffle fries, which I don't eat, and a hush puppy. Brian, I'm like, we go to Long John Silver's, and you eat the chicken. Makes no sense to me. You know, that's like going to the Mexican food restaurant and ordering a hamburger. Why are we there? You know, if you're going to eat a hamburger, we can go to Dairy Queen, eat a hamburger. Burger Boy, eat a hamburger. Why are we going to... Yeah, anyway. Okay, so Brian always gets the chicken pieces, and I don't know if he gets shrimp with his, too. I don't know. Mason, I think Mason likes the fish. Sorry, guys. I'm super tired today. So today was in my other video. I talked about being an off day for me. I haven't felt bad. I've felt good. I just have felt really, really tired. Have a hard time focusing, making decisions. Just felt blah. But after my last video, I actually do feel better. And I told Sandra I was still going to do a video because I think it was going to make me feel better. And I told Swirl Gang too. Janice, I told her, I was texting her and I was telling her that I'm gonna push through. Sometimes we have to push through these moods that we get in, this depression moods or whatever, and make ourselves do things. Fake it till you make it. And that's exactly right. You know, and sometimes I say church face. We put on our church face. And I'm guilty. I'm guilty of going to the house of God and putting on that church face. You know, I will be arguing with my kids when we pull up, like, you know, my head spinning, like I'm possessed, you know, and giving them the, you know, I don't want to hear nothing else, you know, that kind of talk, you know, and then opening the car door, and then I'm like, good morning, how are you? That's what I call church face. Put on your church face, okay? But sometimes, you guys, sometimes we have to put on that face to really make ourselves feel better. Because after doing my video before, from what I did before, I feel much better now. I just feel better. Maybe I just also needed to talk, you know? Sometimes we bottle things up, and I really didn't, like, vent anything out, and I really don't even have nothing to vent. I was telling Janice, I don't even have nothing to feel depressed about. It's just sometimes the chemical imbalances that we have, it doesn't, you know, makes us feel that way. Sometimes it's the devil, you know, his dominions working and trying to aggravate us and make us feel that way. And sometimes we have to fight back, you know. So I fight back with my church face. I put on my church face. I fake it till I make it. And I am making it now, you guys. I am making it. Okay, I feel good now. So, I hope I didn't show an address just then. So what we're going to do now is see the goodies and treats that I got on this shopping spree we went on. So y'all saw the little, in the previous video, the strawberry blanket that I got, that I had Hannah wrapped up in, and she's right here next to me, my sweet little Hannah. Okay, so, let's see, was it this one? Yes, okay. So, this is, and you know, I don't know if we want to share prices, you know, because there was a discussion before I had with somebody about sharing prices and how sometimes that can hurt you, but I love to share prices, and I love to share the stores that I got things from, and I know this other person does too, you know, but I love it because you know, I can't go out and buy the most expensive thing. But if I can find it that at, you know, discounted somewhere else, I want somebody else to be able to go there and look too. So, I'm not sure which store I got these in, because I've done taking them out of the bags. And I've combined everything down to one bag. But I can tell you it was either out of Ross, it was either out of Burlington, or it was out of Bells or Marshall's, okay? Because they were all different. Every one of them was different. Ross's had a lot of the same clothes, and so did, was it Marshall's? Had some of the same clothes. I had said in one of my previous videos that I was very disappointed in one of the Marshalls I had gone into. And it was because their prices were extremely high. They had jacked up their prices. And I was disappointed. And I actually had left Marshall's without anything. And for me to leave a store without anything, that's a big deal. But then I thought, we had gone to a different area and had gone into, well, there was a Ross, and then right next to Ross was Burlington. Not Burlington, Marshall's. And I had decided, well, you know, the Rosses are different in different areas, so let me just try it. And I'm glad I did. I am so glad I did, okay, because it had way more stuff than the previous one I had gone into, and it still had great prices. So I'm glad I didn't ignore it. So I got those blankets. Let me see, sometimes the tags will say where they came from too. This one does not. But I remember the strawberry one, this come from Bells, okay? And if you can see, there is the price, maybe backwards, $6.99, okay? Super soft. It says on here, super soft fabric. This strawberry one is that slinky material, like the rayon, you know? And so then I am going to end up, I'll probably open these and put this up. This one is a ribbed one, and it's a baby pink color, okay? Then this came from Burlington, and this is one, I have not tried the Milkberry brand. If any of y'all have seen, I've seen it, I just haven't felt it. and I am expanding my horizon on baby clothes thanks to Sandra. Sandra has got me on, so she sent, with Farah, she sent these two, Sandra, was it the rayon material, the super slinky, soft material? Lisa Littles has got a video up. Hi, Lisa. Okay, so she sent me, and I was like, oh, when I took it out, oh, I didn't know that feeling of that softness of material, and now I am loving it. And it is expensive, okay? But I found this Milkberry, which is very similar, and it is, hang on, headphones coming out. Hopefully I don't stop anything. It's still going. Okay, so the Milkberry is also the bamboo rayon.
Mom, can you
Some are rayon, some are bamboo. Yes, I can. I guess you're corn dogging it tonight, huh?
What?
You corn dogging it tonight? I'm turning into a corn dog.
Yeah.
Show them what a corn dog looks like. Lean over here.
Yeah.
There you go. So Aurora's corn dogging it tonight because all I can say is she's the baby, guys. She's the baby. And she doesn't eat a lot of anything. She likes chicken. She likes spaghetti. She likes meatballs, but then the mixture of spaghetti and meatballs and cheese on the garlic bread, she don't want. So, I know. Spoiled, I know. Mother for, tell me all the time. So anyway, okay. So this is the Milkberry brand, okay? And these are blankets. They're $9.99. And, they are so soft. I can't even explain how soft these blankets are. I'm going to open one so I can just kind of, get right there for me. So I can just show you. Do you see how it just it's not stiff. It's so soft. And I think in the summertime, these will be really, really good blankets because they're cool. They've got a cool touch to them, But you can see they're just that slinky. I love it. I love it. I wish my sheets were this. And I'm sure you can buy sheets for your bed that are this stuff. But it's probably way over my budget. Anyway, isn't that a beautiful pattern? And then the other pattern is, yes, I remember picking this one out. I like mushrooms. And this one is got, in very light colors, mushrooms all over it. Isn't that sweet? Okay. So, yes, I love these blankets. So then at the Bells I went into, I also got one of these. And I figure I will be needing this color soon. And then there's a cream color as well that's ribbed like the other pink one. It has a little fuzzy on it right there. But, okay, so I got that pack. Those were $6.99 as well. And they were from Bells. And then I got this one, and this was Dream Go. And it's it was also in the Marshalls. Okay, these were $7.99, and it comes with a very light pink ribbed one, and then it comes with one like this, and you can see just how it's just that slinky. Oh, it feels like heaven. It does, and I love this pattern, the floral. I love the floral. Okay, so now those were the blankets. So I ended up getting 2, 4, 6, 8 different little. I didn't have any. I've got the thick, snuggly, soft blankets, but I didn't have receiving blankets. And so I got some good receiving blankets, and I know where to go now to find more. So something I got, this was from Marshalls, and it was, I guess, the very last one because I could not find this anywhere else. A little bunny hat. Crocheted little bunny hat. And look, and it has the bunny slippers. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I've got to start getting the babies dressed in bunny because I've got a lot of bunny stuff and I'm going to have to really figure out, who's going to wear what. Okay, and so some of these may be able to tell me where they come from. This maybe came from Burlington. Anybody know that little brand right there on the back? I'm thinking that might be Burlington. Okay, but these are super soft socks, and they're called Stepping Stones. And they are very, very soft. I've just got to where I just really like this soft stuff. I don't want any of the scratchy socks. I want really soft stuff on them. So I got the boys all some of these. It's 8 pairs. Good find. It was the last one for $4.99. Great deal on that. Okay. So then I have, from the video that I did a shopping spree, well, I think I did like a, I took y'all with me shopping, and I have discovered the Llama brand, and I found these mitts right here. So we have, this one has like arrows on it, and just some grass, I guess, like flowers or something like that. And then I've got this color, the greens. I love the greens. I told you I'm really digging all the different shades of greens. This is a green. And then this one has the dinosaurs on it. And guys, these mittens are very durable. I mean, they're not thin. They're not cheap. They are made very well. And it's the Llama brand for $3.99. Yeah, I'm sold on that, on those, okay? And then I found some Duck Goose socks. This was a brand I didn't really know of either, and it is it's a 6-pack, and blue, cream, and green. Hold on just one moment. Okay, so I got those socks. I had to, Bo's barking. I don't know why. And then I found some more of the Llama mittens for boys. This has got little hippopotamuses on it. How cute is that? I think it was hippopotamus. Yeah. Princess, stop! Elephants, little elephants on that. Then the solid color right there. And then the tan and oatmeal color with the little palm trees on this one. So that was good. Okay, so now we're into... Did I show that blankie? Yeah, I did. I showed that one. Okay, so now we're into clothes. And I have it kind of folded up here. So, I'm a country girl, and I like my country animals. I like my woodland animals. I like animals in general, you know, but I really like my farm animals a lot. And so I found this at Marshall's, you guys, and it is $11.99. It is a white baby grow, and on it, it has the, it's got little sheet all over it, you guys. I'm trying to find where I can show you where they're not upside down on it. But there you go. See, in the pink tree in the background. I love that. So this is 3 months. So Hannah may be able to wear it, and Kiko for sure. I mean, Mulan for sure. And this is just that light baby pink and white striped baby grow. So I got that. So there. And then I found this one. I love this pattern. For some reason, it reminds me of some baby clothes or something that I had for my doll when I was young. You know, when I lived at home and I had baby dolls. You can see the sleeve has like the lace around the end right there. This is, this is Little Me. This come from Marshall's, and it was $12.99, and you got 2. I always see Little Me always has like the ruffle over the, I think it covers, this is a zipper. Okay, this is a zipper, and the ruffle covers over that. And then this one here on the background, on the back, has little flowers around the neckline and right there. And this one is a button. So I really like the buttons as well. Isn't that pretty? And the little feet have the that flower material of the one on the back. That's really pretty. I just love that. I don't know what doll I had, or even, I just see that pattern, the floral pattern there. Bunnies. I think this might have come from Bells. Did it come from Bells? Did it come from Bells? Okay. No, I'm thinking I bought this for Farrah. I like purple on Farrah, the lavender purple. I really like that a lot on her. It's a pretty color. So I bought this, and I don't know. I saw it. It was either Bells. I wish the tag had a sticker on it that said. I paid $5.99 for it. I'm wanting to say I got this at Bells, you guys. It's Gerber brand. And it's got the purple flowers and the little bunnies hippity hopping all over it. So there's a bunny outfit. Okay. Then I got this, and I got this. It's 3 months. It's long sleeve. Now this could be for Mulan or Hannah as well. But it's got the mitts on the bottom. I think this is Carter's. Yeah, Carter's 3 months. It has the pretty flower with the butterfly on it. Okay, and then it come also with this long sleeve pattern right here, onesie. And then it has the matching pants with the ruffled booty. And I paid, okay, that was Ross, and I paid $8.99 for that. Okay, you guys, I got Mulan an Easter dress, and it is so pretty. It come from Ross as well. I paid $8.99. It is cream color. It come with a hair bow, and it has a little flower right there on the front. Here's the hair bow. And here it is. It's just so pretty. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Now, I just got in my birthday package from Melissa and Sandra and with Dallas, a adorable baby romper with the bunny hat and bunny shoes. So, this may have to go to Sunday's best because she's got to wear that other. So, this may be a Sunday's best dress. That may be what it's for. Okay, so there's that. That was super cute. And then I found this. It says happy, and it has the bunny on the front. The color is the sage green. It's got the pants that have the feet in it with a little white bunny. Did I say it had a hat that goes with it? Okay, so these are going to, because they have the pants and the feet in them, will probably go for, I've got Piper, Hannah, and Farrah that need Easter outfits. So, okay, now I have no idea why I have a blue suit that is, or outfit, that is size 3 to 6 months. Guess we'll have to see. This brand is Kitten Pearl. It probably came from, did it come from Marshall's maybe? It was either Marshall's. It wasn't, I don't think it was Ross. What was that last store I went into? Burlington. This was a Burlington, I believe. Isn't it cute? It's just baby blue, and then it's got the darker blue teddy bears on it. It's a side snap, which I really love, and it has the top knot hat. And the brand, like I said, is Kitten Pearl. And I'm not sure on price. Somewhere I've lost the tag, so I can't tell you how much that one is, guys. So I'm just going to set it there. But then there's another boy outfit that is 3 to 6 months. And it says Mommy's Little Explorer, and it's got this hot air balloon on it. It's a onesie that has the hot air balloons. I love it, you guys. We don't see very many clothes out there with hot air balloons. It says Little Explorer on it, and then it has the pants here, And it's soft. Huggies brand clothes is really soft. I've noticed, I've been seeing. So the pants have different colored hot air balloons on it. And then it also came with a baby grow that has the hot air balloons all over it. So I guess we'll just have to see. I don't know. Okay. So there you have it. That's what I got on my shopping trip. I spent money. Yep, a lot of money. I went into a Carter's, you guys, and wowzers. Halfway through, I thought I should have done a video, and I wish I would have. But because I was halfway through, I didn't want to look like a weirdo and start over with a video and record everything. And I'm glad I went in by myself because the clothes were packed so tight that I was like having to really pull out things to see. There was so much stuff there. So my goal is to do a video for those who do not get to go out and go into a Carter's and see what is at a Carter's. Beautiful stuff. I mean, and a lot of it, if you shop the website, you've seen. However, back in the very, very back is clearance. And I kicked myself in the rear for not getting some things I saw there. The Simply Soft. I wish the Simply Soft line was bigger because most of it, there's not a lot to it, you know. But they have some really, really pretty stuff. And back in that clearance, they had a couple of things that were on sale in the clearance section. And I kicked myself in the rear for not getting them. So I think we're going to have to go back to that area so I can go to that. I think it was like a Ross, a Marshall's, and then Carter's all together. And then when we go back, then I am going to videotape that one. I'll have to do probably a voiceover because they did have loud music playing in there. And then the two women talking at the front desk were talking about who they were seeing and stuff like that. And, you know, that's private. So, private, but they were putting it out there. Anyway, so that will be my next goal. Now, I have been given a challenge. Yep, Sandra has challenged me to put all my babies out. And I've been asked by several people, especially the ones that I'm selling, to do a video and show them all. Show all the ones that I'm selling. So, that's what I'm up to. I think, don't quote me on this, but I have 3 babies that I'm wanting to get, and then I'm taking a break from getting any. I think, okay? I'm taking a break for the summer, at least until school starts back up, because you know how expensive things are right now, and then the kids are going to be home, and grocery bill, electricity bill, with the heat, electricity is going to be going up. My gas bill won't be, but my electricity will. So we have window units, so electricity is usually more expensive with the window units. And we've got to get a new, I really think we need about 2 new ACs. So I think 3 babies and a break. I think that's the goal. And then I think we're going to work on stuff outside. I think we're going to put a deck around our, we have an above ground pool. So I think we're going to put a deck around the pool, not around it, but down the side of it. And work on some patios, things that, you know, we'd like to do. So I think I'm going to back off on, I think. I keep saying I think because I don't want y'all to quote me and say, well, you said. I know. I'm in love with the way Anna paints her babies. So much so that I'm like, I just want Anna babies. That's all I want. It's just Anna babies now, you know. And so there's going to be some, I think, more selling than I had originally thought. Right now, depending on Christina and then depending on Sandra, I am deciding on, I am selling the Aussie sculpt that I have. So anyway, that's what's happening right now. There's no decisions been made on her yet. So, okay, everybody, I'm going to let you go. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell and share. Thank you all for taking time out of your day to spend with me. I love you all. And welcome to the new subscribers that are here. Welcome. I've had some new subscribers, and I'm so happy that you're here and spending time with me. And thank you all for those who just come back just to see my goofy self get on here and talk. Thank you all. Bye.